Hello everyone, and welcome back to Transport Fever. You're joining me here down in Memphis because we have focused a bit on goods recently, and we are going to start to build our third, it's probably our fourth now, our fourth major passenger route up here. We're going to start to connect Memphis, Nashville, Pittsburgh, and then run it up into Buffalo. Where Buffalo's growing quite quickly now. We will actually, whilst we're here, just going to put another Schneider on here. Just to try clear out some of this backlog that's appearing. But yeah, we're going to build this third major route, which will mean we'll have this Great Lakes route running into Buffalo. Our connecting service from New York running into Buffalo, and we will also have this third route going into there as well. And we're going to basically run it just from Memphis up there, as I said. I don't think we'll go any further. We won't bring it all the way down to New Orleans, but I was thinking we could run in the end a passenger route here to just kind of allow passengers to switch to our different networks. But for now, we're just going to start in Memphis and go to Nashville and see how we go. So it is a little bit hilly, but it's not too bad. Where's all our residential? It is all here, which is fantastic for us, because that means it should be quite easy for us to catch it all in our station. So we're going to do that. We're going to 2nd Street, definitely want it high speed, and we're going to go for 4. And we are going to... Where's Nashville? Nashville's a bit more spaced out than Pittsburgh, so we'll probably put the station over here in Nashville. For now, we don't really need to worry about that. We want to put this in here. Unable to align terrain. It is quite hilly. Yes, because we're actually on a contour line. So we could just place it here. And I picked the right kind of station, which is always a bonus. Ooh, it is quite the elevation change. Hopefully that shouldn't make it too annoying for us though. Ah no, we can grow out there quite easy. This though we will probably curve round a little bit. If we do this, and then we'll let the, we'll do this. Just to give the AI something to think about as to how it's going to design that. And then this, I think we will just should bring it to here. Yeah, it saves us having yet another junction, so we will do that. And then up in Nashville, let's get our station in here. Like I say, I think we will put it here because then we can run straight up into Pittsburgh. So we're going to do a little bit of remodeling, which means you're going. This is going, and this is going. I think we will just kind of place it here, basically. Our track's going to come up here. We probably don't want to... Actually, we might come over this side of here and then go up. So we might place it like here. Let's do it. It's a bit annoying that we're going to have to use buses a lot here, but it's not too bad. And we'll probably use trams actually here, just for a bit of a change of scene. Down a little bit, and then the AI should finish filling all that in. If we do this to here, loop this round, and loop this round to here, we're going to be able to just put a nice circular tram route in there. So let's have a look, see how well this goes, laying the track. We're going to bring it off this side. We might curl. We might run to Atlanta in the future, so we won't do it off the end track, we'll do it off this one. Just to leave the option open for us. Bring it here, and then we want to kind of curve it back around again. Leave just enough gap so we can fit a second. Actually, the station's more over there anyway, so there we go. And then up here, again, we will use this track. I don't think we'll cut down to Atlanta, but we might as well leave ourselves the option rather than having to mess around with it in the future. And then a little bit different, we're going to split the track out here and rejoin it. Not like that, because it won't like it. I don't want this to go as fast as possible, so yeah, that'll do. We're going to double rail this because we're going to put 2 trains on here straight from the start. There's no point as running it with one. These cities are already big enough to support enough traffic for us, so we may as well just start as we mean to go on. And I think we might go all the way to Pittsburgh today, actually. We might as well do this whole route and then let it build up for a little bit, and then we'll do the route up to Buffalo. Give it a little bit of time first to work in. The residential's here, so we're probably going to build the station here, so we are going to pause. I don't want to pay that much, and we'll put it here, and then we'll build some roads over. This one we might put 6 in. Let's just go fancy, make a massive terminal, because we might curve a track into Philadelphia from here. Do just a little shuttle run. It might be quite fun to do that at some point. So let's see if we can just turn this slightly. We want it like here. Yep. And then we will extend this out again, mainly just to claim the space, so the AI doesn't get ideas above its station. And we'll put the depot up here as well, actually, so it's gonna be useful on many ways. So where's our station down here? Okay, it's here. So this is in the way, so we're gonna have to curve it round here. So how's the hills? Not good. I think we bring it. I don't know which way to bring it. This way? It doesn't really matter. It's pretty much exactly the same. We will change this road though, so I'm going to do some quite major country road rebuilding as part of this. Because we'll just extend that side round, and then we'll bring our track down this side. I'm going to use these middle 2 platforms. We'll go from this side because then we know it's the smallest sort of. We know we've got the right amount of space to curve it back round afterwards. Here. And it doesn't lose any speed. So that's worked out quite nicely for us. And which ones did we use here? Yeah, the middle 2. And again, there's no speed loss there, so we'll just carry this on up here. Double track all of this. Excellent, so that's complete. Now we're just going to try and put a depot in the end of here to see how bad this is going to be for us. Can't align terrain, so let's bring this out a little bit. Unable to align terrain. Oh, come on. Oh, but you can align terrain there. Well, I'm not sure what's going on there, but with a bit of smoothing, it doesn't look too bad. Brush strength high. Let's just go the whole hog here. Smooth out these road changes we made. There we go. And we will need to bring this across to there, and then we might. Let's kind of make a little bit of a kind of junction here. Kind of want this to go over here if possible. Too much curvature. Oh, there we go. Too much slope. Our other favourite. Well, it looks a little bit more realistic now. Doesn't look quite so silly as just having roads up there for absolute railroads up there for absolutely no reason. Just do the same again up here, just to make it look a bit more like a kind of sidings that we have over here. We do need to put some crossing, switching tracks in here, so we'll do that now. And that will come all the way down here. Quite a long route, so we're going to have fast trains. Splits here. We don't need them to change track though, so we don't have to worry about kind of rejoining the rails. And then we'll just put the other one in here. And then put some signalling in. So put that there, one up here, just so it always leaves enough space. And then up here we will just space them out a little bit. I always tend to put too many of these in, as you'll probably notice. But I always find more is better than not enough. Because you don't want your trains, especially passenger trains, waiting around for a gap in the rail. So the more of these you have, the more of the sectors you kind of have where a train can be freed. Well, that's my logic anyway. Yeah, that's the one we sold because our water taxi is making us no money. And then to Nashville. And this is just going to be called the Midwest. It's not really the Midwest, is it? It's more than like the Eastern Seaboard. There's some kind of Eastern Central. Kind of like the north south connector. It's a terrible name. If anyone has any better ideas for it, please do just leave a comment. I kind of run out of route names after a while, if you haven't already realised. But yeah, it's it will do as a name. And then here we need to reconnect these, reconnect the route over here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And we're going to go for a bridge, if we can build one that looks quite nice. We will need to rebuild this if we ever use this track here, but we've got no plans at the moment to do that, so... There we go. And then you can go. We'll just check it's redone the lines. Yes, it has. And this one can go like that. Again, just put a little bit of framework in there, just so the AI kind of knows what we're after. And now let's just build our stations. Build our routes up here. So put that in there. We will just use buses here. We've already got the kind of that little connect service we set up here. We'll leave that running because again it's going to connect up our systems. Once we extend this up into Buffalo, we will probably get rid of those buses. But for now, they're serving a purpose, so I'm not going to get rid of them just for no reason. So we're going to place some here, and probably here and here. And these will be the ones for the internal route that we build. So that will be in this very nice Dayglow green. And there we go, a little route round. This will be Pittsburgh commute. I don't know if we have a depot here. We do not, so we best build one of those. Building a lot of these depots this episode, but needs must. And we're going to use some of these Schneiders, which are probably going to get replaced soon, I think, with something else. Yeah, we'll press play. We'll let time continue just whilst we finish doing this, just so some of these routes can start to bed in a little bit. And we are going to have to connect this all the way to here. Oh, with a bridge, with a tunnel. I didn't really want to do that. Ooh, what's this? Class PRR GG1. We may use that. Do we want to pay 2 million to have a snazzy bridged road? Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Nice little flyover there for the people who live on there. Now this will also need to be connected up. We're going to do this by tunneling under here. There we go, that should stop all the complaints. No, yeah, Pittsburgh to Nashville. We just did that. We've just reconnected you. I think it's complaining because it's quite a long route. Or it thinks this is the main route. Oh, actually, there we go. We didn't actually connect it. There we go. Well, yeah, we don't want to do that. We'll bring you just over here. We'll leave that, because we might run some buses up and down here at some point, so we might as well have that kind of the fastest speed. Kind of looks silly though, doesn't it? Do you know what? On second thoughts, it cost us 2 million, but yeah, it's going. I don't like it. No, I don't want that. I don't really want a ridiculously large. There we go. Let's get our old smoothing tool back out, just to kind of tidy this up a bit. There we go. Just these hard edges look a little bit strange. We'll just smooth them out a little bit, and all of this, just so we can't see any hide our evidence of our work. There we go. So yeah, we've sorted that out. We have done Pittsburgh, so yeah, we do need to go down here and set up our routes for here. We need a depot. You can just go there. Let's build one of these. We're going to go trams, aren't we, for this one? So tram track, yes. Mix it up a little bit. Keep things interesting. We want tramway. We don't want bus lanes. That should be our lap. It is. We're going to upgrade this bit of road, actually. There we go. We don't want it to be a country road, so that should have worked. So we're going to have these ones. And again, we're just going to place them around the city. 4 points, which is pretty much the layout we've used for all our towns, but it seems to be working. They all seem to be growing quite well, so let's not fix something that's not broken. And we will, there we go, just do the lap round, and it seems to have worked. It doesn't seem to be throwing up an argument with us. So this can be, Nashville can be NSH. Commute, isn't it? There we go. Totally forgot what we were doing for a second there. And we put one of these in, and it's the wrong kind. We want it to be a tram one. There we go. Buy some trams. And we've just got these ones, the Peter Witt streetcar. Definitely going to be what we use. We're just going to put 4 on there for now. I think we will definitely need more than 4, but yeah, we don't at the moment, so although we are making money, there's no point just spending money for the sake of spending it. Because if you're not careful, it can all go wrong. Oh, actually, what we need to do is... oh no, this has a connection, but we will build another one. How does that look? That looks quite nice, actually. Accept that. Just so traffic can go along, doesn't get bottlenecked in one part. And this isn't being used yet, but we are going to do the same thing here. I don't really want it curved. The game doesn't really care what I want. Fine, we'll have a curved bridge here. And then again, this might have to be a tunnel. Yeah. There we go. Got the little loop round. We did everything else there. Yes, we did. And here we need to just build a tunnel over as well. This one can be a bit larger. There we go. Just gives people the opportunity to kind of work around. Do we want to bring a tunnel here as well? The answer is no, because the game doesn't want us to. So why argue? Why argue with it? If it's going to tell you no, just accept that as the answer. Can we fit one of these in here? Yes, we have 4 buildings. So be it. Such is the price of progress. And now we won't need... yeah, this pretty much picks up the whole place anyway, but we don't need to put a stop over here. So we will save the money and not do so. And this can be a very easy lap. That's if you can build stations like in the city itself, it saves you so much trouble with your passenger routes, because you can just you know, the station itself is going to pick up nearly all these passengers. But these outlying guys, we don't want to leave them without a route. So this will be Memphis commute. So there we go. That is that set up. And then we just need to put the trains on here, and then kind of medium. I think almost every episode I dream up different future projects, and I know half of them haven't even been done, and you're probably sick and tired of me talking about the same ones, but you know, it's kind of long term we want to hook this food production here into Memphis, probably curve it into Nashville, and then Pittsburgh we will bring some of this stone to Pittsburgh. We'll probably do that by getting this train to bring stone back, and then curve a track off down. Something along those lines anyway. We could even take food from here for Pittsburgh. Oh, actually, we might do that, actually. We might bring food off the back of here, kind of plug it in. But again, they're future plans, not current plans. So we've done all of this. We've set up the line. We need to build some trains. Now, let's see what we've got. This is all electrified. Ooh, we got the Hiawatha. Or the Milwaukee Roads Hiawatha Express trains. And then we got this guy as well. We might build Hiawathas. We haven't had any of those yet. I don't really want to put Zephyrs on there. We've already kind of got a route with Zephyrs on. Let's do it. We've not got these guys. 99 miles an hour. I think they're the fastest steam trains we've got. Not only look good. I'd say it looks alright. I wouldn't say it looks good. But yeah, we're gonna use this Hiawatha. We haven't used these yet, so let's experiment. And what do we want? These ones, 19, 18, cost a lot less in running costs. 93, which is slower than the train goes, but it's unlikely it's going to reach 100 on the track here anyway, so these might look better though on the back of here. Streamlined. Which one should we go for? Used by almost all railroads, and we haven't used these yet, so you know what, we're going to go for these. And we're going to go for, that's 1, 2, 3. If I can get this to move, which I almost never can. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it can carry 114 passengers. That's the bit we can worry about. That many. However many that is, I think it's 6. And we need at least 2 of these. Borrow some money. Not enough money. How much is this costing us? We're definitely only going to use 2 of these for now. Not enough money. Okay, these are a lot more expensive than I thought they were going to be. There we go. Okay, they were about 14 million each or something. Yeah, so we're definitely going to only use 2 of these. North-South connector. We're going to let him run, and then once he gets all the way probably to about here, we'll release the second one. No, follow. No. We'll just watch it on the track. No, we won't. We'll follow him like this. Yeah, I do love these American trains. I don't like this carriage bit at the back, the kind of caboosey bit, but this front bit, it is very stereotypically American. I wish trains still look like this now. They all look kind of the same and a bit boring now. I do love how these old kind of turn of the century trains looked. Here he is. It's 65 miles an hour, so he's not doing too bad for speed. I'm just going to speed this up a bit, just so we can get a second train to go. Once he reaches here, we'll let this first guy go. The second guy go here. South connector. There we go. So there we go. Got our new little route up and running. It will take a while for this one to kind of get going. But Memphis. Oh, actually, we could put oil to Memphis as well. This New York one just never worked. I wonder if it's too far away. And it just doesn't pick up the fact that it's so far away that the ferry takes so long that the game just doesn't think it's worthwhile doing. In which case, we shall repurpose those boats and set this up instead. Ooh, the industry's right here. Can we place this? There's a lot of buildings to lose. But in the long run, it's going to be extremely good for us. Doing it. I did the right ones as well. I did a good one. Because then we don't need to build an internal route for fuel, because I'm pretty sure fuel is industrial. Yes, it is. Good, because I would have made a real fool of myself there for a minute. And then hopefully the rest of the industry just builds around here and we don't have to worry about an internal goods route. Which is always good. So it's rejigging all the lines as I change these. And a little bit more rejig. And there we go. So this is going to be the... what did we call the other ones? Ah yeah, the NW... no, that didn't work. NWO to Memphis. Was it Mem? Is that what we call the internal route? Yes. We didn't put any cars on it though. Must remember this, because we will need to do that. Fuel delivery. There we go. And now we just need to find... yep, you're changing route, my friend. You're going somewhere productive, so turn around. And this guy, you can just get sold. There we go. And then we can just delete that route. It did not work. Boat routes. This one. You lost us money all the time. Now I'm not sure what to do about that, because our plan was to deliver fuel from here all the way around the map. We might have to do... I think there is one refinery up here. We might have to run... see if we can just run oil to here and deliver the fuel out from here. See if that works. Now, that will be a very long-term project, because I got a feeling we might just use trains and just run one massive train route up to there and see how it goes. Probably extremely badly, and it will cost us a fortune, so it is definitely not going to be something we're doing today. So yes, we built this, but we forgot to put any actual buses on there. Some of these Schneiders, we'll just use 3 because it's such a small loop. There's no point using any more. Now some of these industries start to grow back here, and once it delivers it will definitely improve. But we've got some passengers waiting already, so it is starting to get there. I'm going to put some more trams on here already. There we go. And then Nashville here is doing rather well. So this is our switching kind of intercity coach route that we have. Not him. This guy. Oh, excellent. Oh, so they've... are they coming over this way now instead? Probably is shorter, to be honest. And then let's look at the finances. Yeah, so this doesn't do bad at all. Well, like I say, we'll keep it for now. We might get rid of it once we connect the rail system up, but it is quite a good little kind of switch between the two systems. So, you know, it's we might keep it longer than I currently plan to. And we want to just connect this up. Do you want to bridge it? Yeah, why not? There we go. Bring that down there. It's not. This game isn't really like a city planner, but I do find myself kind of messing around with the cities and trying to make them look nice. And, you know, adding some method to the madness that it can be the AI sometimes. Let's just upgrade these so we haven't got some old style roads still. Is this adding tram track? Oh no, some of these are still external roads. There we go. Now it's all proper roads. I'm just going to do that down here because I imagine Chicago is the same. It has got some of them external roads. I don't know what the difference is. 2-lane street, and it has this currently. 2-lane with a speed limit of 50. I don't know whether it limits the growth, mate. Well, we're going to pay for these upgrades. I'm not sure if it limits what buildings can be built on there. If you have the country roads. If anyone knows, please leave a comment. I've never been able to... Ooh, we're paying to remove buildings here. I've never been able to see like what the difference is. So if anyone does know, please let me know, because I'd be interested to know if the external roads prevent like growth or cause differences in building types. Because these are, I'm pretty sure these are like external routes, or are they just small? Oh, okay, they're just the small routes rather than the. Vehicles have to go slower. That makes more sense. But my question still stands. If anyone does know the difference, please do let me know. We'll upgrade these just because we have buses that use these that can go faster than 19, so we want to make sure. Let's upgrade that bridge, why not? Make sure we're getting the maximum speed we can from our vehicles, in which case these guys need to be upgraded as well. There we go. Oh yeah, you can see the noticeable difference. The maximum speed before was 19, and I think these Fords can go 20 something, 25. Now this bridge, I don't think we can do. Yeah, it's too much slope. So for that little section there, but they won't be going full speed anyway at that point, so I'm not too worried about that. But we're going to leave it there for today. We've done a nice little upgrade. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too expensive either, apart from the trains, but those Hiawathas look very nice, so I don't care. And it's worth the cost. And they're spread out nicely. They've literally just met one passenger. Fantastic. That's what we wanted. But we'll leave 2 on there for now, and when we extend this up into Buffalo, we'll put a 3rd train on there. Probably just another Hiawatha, and see how they go. And they will connect up quite nicely. We'll have a fun little kind of bridge system going on here. Before we finish, I'm just going to see if we're going to have any pains crossing over here. We're not. It's going to work nicely. So yeah, we're going to leave it there. As always, if you have any feedback or suggestions, please do let me know. And if not, I'll see you on the next episode.